Hello everyone, welcome to my class. In today's video, I'll be discussing about the age of revolution 1830-48. Now, to talk about 1830 and 1848, these were the years when various revolutions were taking place in Europe, right? And again, the starting of the revolution we see in France only, right? So in France, in the month of July 1830, one revolution took place where again the people of France, they stood against the Bourbon dynasty ruler who was ruling in France at that time. Remember, we have discussed this thing in previous videos that after the defeat of Napoleon, when Congress of Vienna was held, they have decided the future of France. They reinstalled a Bourbon dynasty ruler in France. So France once again came into the hands of a despot. So that Bourbon dynasty ruler was replaced, he was overthrown, and a constitutional monarchy was set up under the leadership of Louis Philippe. Now, to try to understand the liberal nationalist revolutionaries, they overthrew the Bourbon dynasty ruler, and he was replaced by Louis Philippe, a new ruler, and this ruler accepted to work according to the constitution. So the status of France became constitutional monarchy under Louis Philippe. So this was a change that took place after this revolution that happened in the year 1830. Now, with this revolution, again, the different regions in Europe, people in different regions, they started revolting against their existing dynasties and existing rulers who were ruling there, right? So Metternich, the Austrian chancellor, vice chancellor, he said, when France sneezes, rest of Europe catches cold. This is a very important line. Many time question comes on this. When France sneezes, rest of Europe catches cold. Who said this, and in what context this was said? So it was the Austrian vice chancellor Duke Metternich. He said this line because by this line he used this line in the context of France, that whatever that is happening in France had its effect not only in France but in entire Europe, right? फ्रांस में कभी भी कुछ भी होता है उसका जो असर है पूरे यूरोप में नजर आता है, right? Then this led to the beginning of a series of revolution throughout the Europe. So one such revolution is took place in Brussels. Brussels is now the capital of Belgium, right? So यहाँ पे जो revolutionaries थे, उन्होंने जब revolution किया तो after the Congress of Vienna, Belgium, whatever the territories that were won by Napoleon Bonaparte, that was distributed among the winning powers. हम ये जानते हैं नेपोलियन को कंबाइंड फोर्सेस ने मिलकर हराया था, और जब नेपोलियन हार गया था तो उसके बाद उन्होंने उसकी जीती गई टेरिटरीज को आपस में बांटा था. तो उस समय जो बेल्जियम था वो स्टेट्स ऑफ नीदरलैंड को दिया गया था, राइट? तो यहाँ पे ब्रुसेल में जो भी रेवोल्यूशन हुआ उसका रिजल्ट ये हुआ कि दैट इट लेड टू द ब्रेकिंग अवे ऑफ बेल्जियम फ्रॉम नीदरलैंड. नाउ बेल्जियम जो है वो नीदरलैंड से अलग हो गया, राइट? One another important struggle was seen in the Greece, where Greece fought for its independence, right, against the Ottoman rulers of Turkey. From the 15th century, Ottoman rulers in Turkey, they were controlling Greece, they were ruling Greece, they captured Greece, right? सो 15th सेंचुरी से ग्रीस जो है वो ऑटोमन रूलर्स के अंडर था. ऑटोमन रूलर जो है डायनेस्टी जो है वो जानी जाती है टर्की में. टर्की जो नेशन है वहाँ की है वो, एंड टर्की इज़ एन इस्लामिक नेशन. मोस्ट ऑफ द यूरोपियन नेशंस फॉलो क्रिश्चियनिटी. सो ग्रीस again a Christian nation. The people in Greece, they thought that the Islamic people are forcing their religion, their customs, their tradition on them, and somewhere they are losing their heritage, they are losing their identities. So they started revolting against this fact, they resented this fact, and movement started in a struggle movement started in Greece, and they were supported by other European nations, because Greece is considered as a cradle of civilization, यूरोपियन सिविलाइजेशन. ग्रीस माना जाता है कि ये सबसे प्राचीन सभ्यता यूरोप की जो है वो ग्रीस में हुई होगी. Right, so the poets and the artists have described Greece as a cradle of civilization, and Greece was supported by many European nations against the Ottoman rulers. So finally a pressure was created on Turkey ruler, and a treaty of Constantinople was signed in the year 1832, and finally Greece became an independent nation. Right, then all these the revolutions that were taking place, it has a positive impact also. This led to a starting of a phase called romanticism. This word is used by historians to describe the phase in Europe where the love for the nation, the feeling of for the nation, was depicted through various mediums. It was a cultural movement taking place in Europe, where different people were showing their sentiments, their feelings, their emotion for their nation through folk songs, through dances, through poetry, drama. So it led to the increase in the literature, European literature, and the idea of nationalism was spread through this cultural movement. Right, so here are a few important prominent names who contributed for romanticism. One example is of Johann Gottfried Herder. He was a German philosopher, and he emphasized on Das Volk. In German language, Das Volk means common people. He emphasized on the fact that the common people in Germany, or common people of any nation, they are the best वंस टू फॉलो द कल्चरल ट्रेडिशन. अगर हमें किसी भी देश का कल्चर देखना है तो वहाँ की जनता को देख के हमें वहाँ का ट्रेडिशन, वहाँ के कल्चर के बारे में पता चलता है. दिस वॉज हिज आइडिया. सो दास वोल्क बेसिकली मीन्स द कॉमन पीपल. सो जॉन गॉटफ्राइड का मानना था कि जो जनता है उनको एकजुट होकर, यूनिटी में रहकर अपने जो कल्चरल हेरिटेज है उसको कंजर्व करना चाहिए. Right, again another important name is Karol Karpinski. Now he promoted the idea of nationalism through his opera and music. Right, music, for him music became a medium to spread the idea of nationalism, to make people aware about nationalism. Right, another important thing was language. In the case of Poland, language played an important role. It was used as a weapon of national resistance. Poland was once ruled by it was divided by Russia, Prussia and Austria. So the Russian people who were capturing part of Poland, they forced the Polish people to follow the Russian tradition. They forced them to use the Russian language. So the Polish people, they started resisting this fact. They used their Polish language for church meetings, for common instructions, and they resisted against the Russian domination. Right, again language played an important role in their struggle for making their for taking them stand against the rulers. Now one side these things were happening, people were revolting. Another important thing, change that was taking place in Europe at that time, was it was a period of hunger, hardship and popular revolts. Right, there was a tremendous increase in the population of Europe at that time. Now increase in population putting a pressure on the food supplies. The food supply was not able to meet the pace of increasing population. जनता ज़्यादा है, खाना कम है, फूड सप्लाईज कम हो रही हैं, जिसके कारण द रिजल्ट वाज देयर वाज अ शॉर्टेज ऑफ फूड स्टफ, एंड दिस लेड टू फॉर पीपल वर फाइटिंग फॉर फूड. Now again such a situation leads to poverty and unemployment, क्योंकि लोग ज़्यादा है काम कम है, तो ऐसे में many people were unemployed. This thing happened in France when when the people they were on roads because they were not getting enough food. So the situation became out of control and Louis Philippe he flee, भाग गया वो राजा जो था वो भाग गया अपना तख्त छोड़कर। जब जनता जो भूखी है, जिनको खाने को नहीं मिल रहा है, उनकी जब डिमांड्स वो पूरी नहीं कर पाया और जनता जब सड़कों पर उतर आई विद्रोह में, रिवोल्ट किया, तो लुई फिलिप जो है वो अपनी जान बचाकर भाग गया। नाउ एट दैट टाइम द लीड वाज टेकन बाय नेशनल असेंबली वंस अगेन, and national assembly they declare France a republic. Constitution के according उन्होंने काम करना start किया. The status of France became now republic, and they formed the workshops, national workshops for creating employment, for giving training to the people so that they can be employed in some productive work, right? So this is all about the revolutions that were taking place in the year 1848. We'll be continuing this topic further in the next video, so please wait for the next video. Watch the video till the end so that all the points should be clear to you, and please like, share and review and subscribe my channel. Thank you.